Alright, I think I am feeling slightly better today. Still not completely awesome though. We are getting an incredibly late start to getting the chickens and turkeys moved and taken care of because woke up this morning a little later. I still slept in a little bit, but then we sat down as a family and read through the book of Zechariah, which is such an amazing book. You know how sometimes but it's been a little while since you've read that book specifically in the Bible, and then when you read it again you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot how good that book is. So just reading it, and especially knowing, Zechariah sitting there, and how it explains going into the millennial reign of Christ here on the earth, how we will all gather together in Jerusalem for the Festival of Shelters, and just seeing how all of his holy days, all of those appointed days will be fulfilled, and then being here in this time of Rosh Hashanah and then Yom Kippur and all these just fall feasts coming up. I don't know, super exciting, super fun. They, as far as we can tell, nobody spotted the new moon in Jerusalem last night. So Rosh Hashanah is not official yet. So we do have our live cam up of the Wailing Wall to see if they see it tonight and start blowing those shofars. So fingers crossed they'll see it, and maybe we'll get to hear the mighty trumpet of God. That would be the coolest thing. So we are excited. Today will still be a light day for us, just since it is still technically part of this holy day window here. I think instead of doing our regular book work, we're just going to spend a little time together doing some of our electives that we didn't get to. So do a little reading in history and some other fun stuff that we'll do that we've last week didn't get to. It is still had some rain. Hurricane Florence will be hitting us Thursday and Friday. So today we need to do, today we need to do a little bit of pickup, and then tomorrow we'll have to be really busy to get a spot cleared in our barn to move the whole chicken and turkey pen into, to keep them protected from the storm. So definitely be thinking and praying of everybody. It looks like the Carolinas are going to get hit pretty hard, especially thinking of my sweet friend Jane from Salty Tribe. They are right there on the coast, in the heart of everything that's supposed to be happening. So I've told her before, but Jane, you need somewhere to go. You and the whole crew, get on up here. We're gonna get a lot of rain, but at least our house is up on the very top of the hill. Our basement does flood really bad when we get rain, and especially we've had rain. We're gonna have rain all this week, so the ground's already pretty well saturated, and then we're looking to get 15 plus inches of rain between Thursday and Friday. So I'm sure our basement is going to be a big flooded mess. So I've got to deal with that a little bit to get everything prepared. The other thing that stinks is if we lose power. Our water is a well system, so we lose water too if we lose power. So just making sure we've got everything ready just in case we end up losing all of that. But fingers crossed, praying and hoping for the harpazo, the catching up, always. We know we are definitely looking to be in that season, so maybe we'll be out of here by then and it won't matter anyways. That would be the hope. But otherwise, we're going to spend a great day together, spending some time together, reading some more scriptures. The kids loved our oil lamps we made yesterday, so we will light those again later today, and just really spend some time reading, being together. I've got a few things I have to do, and then do a little bit of prep, but then tomorrow we'll really start putting the stuff together to be ready for Hurricane Florence. And I really think that's it. Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit better, but just still not fantastic, so we'll probably have a pretty low-key day. I think our extra tarps and then putting that old gazebo topper in here for them to get under really worked well with the rain yesterday. Are you getting pecked?
Oh, no, one just took its foot and ran right over me. Okay, talk.
Okay, why don't you grab the feeders out from under there? Let's set them out, grab the water out so we can give them fresh water, and then we'll move the pen onto some fresh grass.
Can we put baby hens after that?
Yeah, we need to go check on the hens. How about you hand me that stuff now and we'll get this.
Die every time after we play with them, but...
Oh no, we did lose one more of the little baby hens the other day. It was so sad.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I know you're hungry. I know, guys.
Look at them all. They're going, feed me, feed me.
Open this up. and then I'm gonna...
Don't let them all escape. We got runaways.
No, Jezebel, of course, Jezebel.
They call this one Jezebel because, let's see if I can catch her. Nope, nope. Oh gosh, now we really have a runaway. Ha ha ha. But look at her. It looks like she's wearing mascara. See that?
Hey guys.
It looks like she has mascara on, so they call her Jezebel. Alright, let's get this done. And these guys moved onto some fresh grass. Come here, Miss Cheeky Cheeky.
Please, babe.
Get in, get in, get in.
When you get the water.
Okay.
Shoo! I
Get
don't
these
wanna
guys
hurt
all
you.
set up.
Get it, go, 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 go. You'll get picked up if you go by the door. Go. You're out, you're out.
A lot of folks at the wall tonight. Waiting to see if we hear a new Shofar blast. We should see it tonight. I think they got a little bit longer before. We'll see. Hello, Mama. So hopefully in about 20 minutes or so from now, they should see the new moon in Jerusalem. So we have up the live feed and are watching to hear those trumpets, those shofar sound. Oh, I have to sneeze. I can feel it. I feel like I'm getting better, but I feel like all of like the congestion and like nose and throat, like all of that is kind of at max today. We are really just enjoying some more rest. I do have a phone meeting this afternoon that I kind of forgot about, but I'll be doing that a little bit later. The kids and I are gonna curl up after lunch and do some reading of our Story of the World history. We did not do our chapter last week, so I figure we'll do that. See if there's anything that piques their interest. We might cruise around. When I do history, I like to just get on YouTube or Amazon videos sometimes and just kind of cruise around and see if there's any videos that kind of correlate with whatever it is we just learned, to see if there's anything there that kind of sparks an interest for any of the kids. So we'll probably do that this afternoon, and then we have some Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe to catch up on. We're almost done with that book, and then we will watch the movie to compare and contrast. My kids have already seen the movie before, but they have not read the book, so I'm kind of excited for them to watch it again after having read the book and see what differences they notice. There's so much house cleaning. Yes, hello. There's so much housework that needs to be done, but we are just going to kind of enjoy the fact that these feast times were made to be restful times. So between being sick and it being those, we're going to use that as our reason for why our house is a disaster and we're not doing anything about it. I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else exciting. We might pull up, I don't remember what crafty projects that I had planned for these weeks initially, so I think I might get on the website and see what they were and see if they want to do them. The girls are still making bracelets for everyone, so they might just keep doing that. And then I did pull up CK12 Science and got Travis, who is really into science, got him set up with a profile on that, so I might give him some time to kind of hang out on there and see if there's anything cool he wants to do. But otherwise, our school day today will still be rather lax and laid back. And goosey girl. And then tomorrow, Lord willing, we will get back to doing more of our regular structured day. But the kids are totally enjoying this like long weekend with Rosh Hashanah. So they are just off playing and doing so many cool things that they are super happy about. So it's definitely a much needed kind of holiday break here at the beginning of our September. And I can't believe it, but next Sunday is Travis's birthday. He is going to be 14 years old, and I have essentially done next to nothing to prepare for it. Like I knew it was coming, but it still kind of snuck up on me, just being busy with other things. So this week I have got a ton of work to get caught up on, a ton of website work to get caught up on. We've got to prepare for the hurricane and get some stuff done because we'll inevitably end up with a bunch of flooding. And then I've got to figure out something for Travis's birthday because I have done nothing. That poor kid. So I've got to figure out what we're going to do for that. He's so sweet. He doesn't even want to do anything. He's so laid back and just, we asked him if there's anything. Ooh, I think I might hear a trumpet blast. Asked him if there's anything he wanted. He said he just wants to grow his Bible collection. Yep. Hey kids, I hear shofars. I just heard something as soon as I call you. Oh,
You're going at find the moon.
where? There's different sets of blasts that they do on the shofar, so there's different sets. Short ones, long ones. So we're using them to count.
Where's the moon? You see it?
You can't see the moon in this camera.
What? Can you see it? Turn on like a on your phone?
I have a website that when somebody, they'll take a picture of it and show it, but it'll probably be tomorrow before we see it. Alright, we have had lunch. We played Uno as a family and listened to them blow the trumpets. I tried to get it on video, but I don't know if it really came through. I am now just exhausted and don't feel well. So I am going to try to sneak in a little bit of a nap while the big kids hang out and play. It's starting to rain again as well, so they really can't do anything. So I told them they could have some time to play Minecraft together. Look at Lola. Lola, baby. And apparently Lola needs some snuggles. So we are going to lay down on the couch and hopefully wake up having some more energy so we can try to get some things done. But I think I'm just going to try to get a little bit of rest before we attempt to get anything else accomplished. Lola's tired, so we could use a nap. Alright, so I laid here on the couch for almost 2 hours and never actually fell asleep, but I now have got to get on a phone call. These kiddos, I think, are totally enjoying this like dark, cozy weather and having some time just off with no set things that we have to get done, because they have all been enjoying playing games, playing video games, playing on their tablets, watching movies, making up games, running around in the rain, even just curling up and resting. So I had Virginia curled up with me earlier, and that was kind of nice just to have some snuggle time. But it seems like everybody's totally enjoying the time off. I'm gonna go get some work done. I offered the electives to them, and nobody really seemed interested. They're all happily doing their own kind of independent and joint things with one another, so no big deal. They're not interested. I'm not going to sit here and force everybody to come sit down and do something that nobody's really interested in doing, and they're clearly occupied in their other things. So I think we'll just let it go and get some work done and enjoy the cozy day. Well, I guess we're just going to be completely boring today, but we're not really doing anything. The kids went in, the girls were snuggled up with their dad watching Chips, which they're obsessed with, the original TV series. So they're watching that. Our teenager is curled up with the baby, holding her on his lap while he plays some Star Wars game. And I finished my phone meeting. I probably should sit down and do like ridiculous amounts of computer work, but I just don't feel good. So I think I'm going to be kind of lame and just lay back and relax and not do anything really worthwhile. I'm really excited for tomorrow though, because tomorrow, Lord willing, I feel better and not like death. I want to get up, and we have let all of our house chores and everything kind of slide, just enjoying Rosh Hashanah. So we have done nothing. We've done a few things like dishes and ran the vacuum and a couple things, but not like what we normally do. So I'm hoping I will wake up feeling better. We will get our house clean because I cannot handle it when it starts to get messy. Got some laundry to get folded and put away, just kind of once over everything throughout the house. We'll do our regular school studies, and then we've got to do some preparations for the hurricane coming. Again, we are pretty far in we are western North Carolina. Sorry, I don't feel good, I can't think. We're western North Carolina, so it will just be a lot of rain. But even still, whenever we get a lot of rain, our basement always floods. It's horrible. And it's been raining all week already, so the ground is very saturated. So we know that the basement will end up flooding. We've got to clear out space in the barn for the birds to be, we'll move their whole pen in there so that way they can be in and protected. And then our creek, whenever we get a heavy rain, it floods up and essentially locks us into the property. You cannot get through the driveway to get anywhere. So most likely that will end up happening. And if we lose power, obviously we'll lose water as well, since we have a well. So just making sure we have everything together and done. Just, I mean, I'm not incredibly concerned about it, but it would be silly to not be paying attention at least somewhat and having our ducks in a row. So we'll have to work on that tomorrow to be prepared. It looks like that's going to hit Thursday evening. But I think we'll just kind of call it a day today, rest a little bit. There's a break in the storm right now. I can see the clouds building up, but we've got a little break right now. So I'm going to go out and feed the birds and do all the things that need to get done outside so I don't have to do it later in the rain. And then tonight's dinner is tacos. It is Taco Tuesday, so at least that's a nice, simple, easy dinner to make. So I might put around and get a couple little housey things done, and then maybe later when the kids are done watching Chips, we can curl up on the couch and read some Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But otherwise, they are enjoying some time with their dad and kind of just relaxing and enjoying. So I think going into our, first full month of school, they are kind of enjoying this little break just in between to have a little extra time to, I don't know, when you're used to kind of having a slow, open rhythm, all of a sudden trying to cram in all of these scheduled things, it's funny to see how the kids even are like, they're excited for school and they're happy to do the things they're doing. Sorry. But having these couple days off, they're totally enjoying it. Oh, your tablet died? I'm so sorry. She just downloaded a new game and then her tablet died. It's very hard. So anyways, we are going to go enjoy this day. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And hopefully later this week we won't be quite so incredibly boring. I am going to go take some more vitamins and probably drink another cup of echinacea tea, and then I'd like to think that I'm going to get up and do something productive, but I think I might just come back to the couch and like sit and do nothing. That's probably more like it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.